In this video I want to show you how to use our Gigapixel mode with two motors. After pressing on the Gigapixel icon, you will be prompted with a selection box. You need to define which motor is for pan and which motor is for tilt. These needs to be set up correctly in order for the Gigapixel to work. When pressing on interval, you can set up all the times for your camera. The trigger time is the time where your camera is triggered by the Pine controller. We recommend a time of 0.3 seconds. The delay time is the time between the camera was triggered and the start of the movement of the system. It is important that this time is higher than your actual exposure time on your camera. The movement will be calculated later automatically by the system. You can also define a standstill time. After the motors arrive at the new position, this is the time the Pine controller will wait until it triggers the camera again. You want your interval as short as possible, but you can set it at a higher value. If the interval you set is higher than the minimum time of the system, automatically excess time will be calculated. The excess time will be on top on the standstill time. By tapping on the matrix size, you can enter all the values from your camera. This includes the focal length, the sensor size, the image overlap you want, and also the orientation of the camera. If necessary, you can add your own sensor size. When choosing the matrix traversal, you can choose between right, left, right, diagonal or continuous. With right, left, right, the images will be taken row by row while the camera is at rest when taking an image. For continuous mode, the image will be taken row by row while the camera is moving continuously. And for diagonal mode, the image will be taken in a diagonal fashion while the camera is at rest when taking an image. Now to complete the setup, we have to set the two keyframes. One is the upper left and one is the lower right. This will define two corners of your Gigapixel. You can navigate to the upper left by using the small sliders on the bottom half of the app. You can save this position by tapping on the Set Upper Left icon. Now you can navigate to the lower right. Again, just save it by tapping on the Set Lower Right icon. Now you can start your Gigapixel and tap on the Play button. You will be asked if you want to generate an XML file. This can be very helpful when stitching the Gigapixel. The system will now move to its start position and automatically start with the Gigapixel.